Famcast Media. Bitch.
What's going on? Welcome back to Working the Marks presents Turnbuckle in Time. I'm Dee Rotten along with the main man Patty Reekin over here. He's so handsome with his Dr. Scum fucking drum. Was that a drum head?
That's a drum head, yes, from Dr. Scum. And that's also a heart right next to it that my daughter drew that we had to have in the show. I mean, obviously, I'm going to feature the kid's art in the show.
You got it, bro. You got it, man.
But good to be back with you again, D. How you been, man?
Just going through the motions, finding out I got a heart murmur. You got to go get it checked out, I'm not trying to get super kicked out of this world just yet,
Hey, man, health is wealth, right? That's the old saying. So
Exactly.
you gotta invest in your health. You got to take care of yourself. And obviously, who's going to be able to bring us all this great content if you're not around to do it?
Yeah,
So,
now that I'm laid off from work, 5 days a week at the gym, bro. That's what I told myself.
dude, you going to start doing steroids?
Nah, I can't afford that.
I mean, I got a guy.
How about this? Unless they give it to me on the arm.
Oh. I mean, we might have to take a little drive to Mexico, but we can come back with that. It's just might have to bring some people back with us, but whatever. Anyways, we'll sort that out some other time. But you've been watching the wrestling.
I've been watching clips here and there, and I could still say Collision and not doing too well in my book. It looks kind of boring.
I mean, after the first couple episodes, I didn't really care to watch, to be honest. I think that at this point, the people who are going to tune in are people that are hardcore wrestling fans. Like I'm not at that point anymore, man. Like I feel like I've seen enough already,
Yeah.
And that's cool that there's people that do that. Fucking A. There's people that are keeping the business going. That's awesome. But for me personally, man, I'm just not terribly interested. And even with a matchup like Samoa Joe versus CM Punk, I still wasn't really inclined to, switch the old channel Ruski over there. Plus, we had a great PLE. I mean, not a PLE. What was it? I'm sorry, I was watching baseball. I'm thinking the weekend
That was
before.
a premium live event. You talking about what the
No. I'm thinking about the weekend before.
Oh.
We were talking about this past
SmackDown.
weekend.
Was it SmackDown?
No. Yesterday. Well, SmackDown was awesome though. SmackDown was awesome. I was a little late to that one. I was out, being Peter Griffin, Family Guy.
Ah, okay. There you go.
I was doing my thing, but yeah, man. SmackDown was excellent. That ending segment was just like phenomenal, man. Well, I'm not the ending segment. I'm sorry, the opening segment with the Bloodline.
Yeah,
that was amazing. And it was so well done. Apparently, from what we're reading from certain reports, it went longer than intended. Initially, it was supposed to be a 20-minute segment, and then it got extended to about 40 minutes. So,
it was like its own show.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, dude, it's the highlight of the program. It's the highlight of the business. Let's be real.
Exactly. And this is almost this is to me bigger than the NWO.
Yeah.
I would say DX.
So. I would say so. It's bigger than just about every major angle that they've had over the last 25 years. And I know that's saying a lot. And I know that
you could say like this, Pat. Bullet Club, what?
I mean, the Bullet Club's been, kind of a secondary thing for a while now too. But I would say that this thing is just peak fucking storytelling. You're getting people back, consistently in large numbers. They're drawing huge numbers. They're doing big things with it. Everybody, I mean, bro, it hasn't gotten bad. And it's been amazing. And the fact that they've been able to keep people's attention this long in this day and age says a lot. Really says a lot. And it's a testament to the work.
Especially with Collision and everything out there, it's like gangbusters right there.
I feel bad again, man. But even with all that, I still wasn't inclined to tune in. I know that Punk won, and now as predicted by our very own professor, who's probably all the way in the bag. He's not even half in the bag. He's all the way in. He is the bag right now, wherever he might be. I heard there was a sighting of frat boy Fernando with the backwards cap.
Yes, there was.
But even he was saying it. I don't know, man. It just I don't know, with you know, he called the Punk thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, he called the Punk thing. Punk winning the Owen Hart tournament, and it's kind of obvious that that's what's going to happen. Maybe that's a way to throw him back into the title scene. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just something he wants to do. Maybe it's something.
Punk wanted to be in that blood thing or whatever with Moxley and all them, but a bunch of people said, no, we don't want him involved in this.
Yeah, that's what was reported by some of the media outlets. But I mean, you know, take what you will from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just think that there's probably a lot of hard feelings there still. It is what it is. There are people who have disagreements. Sooner or later, man, they're gonna end up crossing paths.
It's like, bro, you're
when
there
they
to
do,
make
it'll
money.
be a bump in the arm.
You're
but
there to make money.
But they're making guaranteed money anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? They could show up to go eat for all fucking we know, you know, and they're still getting paid. They're still making their money. So I think that there's no urgency because Tony Khan's not really, you know, rushing to it. And I think if Tony Khan did rush to it, maybe they'd be more inclined to do something about it. But I mean, at this point, it's just more about generating interest, getting the numbers up, you know, getting the numbers that matter up. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, now, you know, the new demo for a lot of the AEW cultists is the DVR number. You know, oh, well, Collision did a bad number, but what about the DVR number?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I shit you not. Meltzer himself is even talking about this stuff. So, you know, it's really interesting, man, how this whole thing continues to evolve with them, and how, like, at the end of the day, even though, like, in theory, Collision is actually a good wrestling show.
Yeah.
Like, it is. It's a better wrestling show than Dynamite. I think we have to be honest enough to be able to admit that. But the desire to want to watch it, the need to watch it, it's just not there for me. It's just not there for me.
Well, I don't know if it was Disco or who, but they said that, like, wrestling on a Saturday night is like a no-go.
Well, yeah, I mean, unless it's a PLE or something of that nature, you know, like, if it's a big show, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, people are going to tune in because people want to see the big matches, the big shows. You know, you got UFC. People are kind of conditioned to know that, you know, Saturday night is for big stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're not really doing big stuff and you're kind of doing the kind of stuff that just appeals to a niche audience, it's kind of hard to grow that interest. Again, they have good pieces there. There's people that are worth something. You know, CM Punk hasn't really been the best CM Punk that we've seen, you know, since his WWE days. I think, if we're being honest, you know, obviously what happened with him in the Elite, a lot of that, you know, kind of stained his perception with the hardcore AEW fans.
Oh, he's the enemy, bro.
Absolutely. But there's a lot of value to his name. There's a lot of value in what he brings to the table. And I think under the watchful eye of the WWE, he can produce something really, really great with the right type of talent. And I'm curious to see where he ultimately ends up. I still think in my heart of hearts that he's going to finish up his obligations with AEW, and he's ultimately going to end up back in WWE. What happens to AEW in 4 to 5 years, we don't know. You know what I mean? But I just generally think Punk's going to go back for one more big payday.
I'll tell you this, Pat. I bought the video game, and there ain't nothing to write home about, bro.
Really?
If you like that N64 shit, kind of like graphics and feel to it, you'll love it. But I like crispy WWE fucking 2K shit. And
what's up with the gameplay? Is the gameplay kind of like complicated, or is it? How is it?
It's for children.
Really?
It's for children, bro. You can give it to a 5-year-old, bro, and they'll pick it up in 2 seconds.
Interesting.
I just don't dig it, bro. I bought it just because, I mean, I got the TNA game. I got, you know, I'm trying to get the first of everything, you know, and I'm like, it's not, it's, I played it for fucking 10 minutes, bro, and went back to Star Wars. You know?
Wow, that's something. That is something.
It's I don't know, man. It's just like you know how like WWE, they got the long entrances and you see them come down, they do the moves and all that shit. This thing is, you get a few seconds of the song, they come out, they get to the ramp, Done.
No.
There's no walk down to the ring. No fucking like
no posing in the turnbuckle. No
nothing.
nothing.
Nothing, bro.
No, like Adam Cole doesn't do the fucking thing. Punk doesn't do the fucking this or the this on the top. Danielson with all that stuff. Like none of this from the Elite or anything that.
On the ramp.
Wow.
On the ramp. It's like some TNA shit, bro. It's the way TNA game was.
All those fucking years. Like all this time that they spent, all this money that they spent, bankrupted themselves.
I could say this. Gay. Swear to God, bro. That's the game, bro.
Wow, man. Wow, dude. That's really, really disappointing, man, because I think, a lot of people had high hopes from it.
I mean,
I was curious about it, I'll be honest.
The cool thing about the game though is that you could fight a dude and a chick.
Okay. And what about the gimmick matches? Like, what are they like? Because I know they had a couple of them.
I mean, I think it's just tables, whatever fucking match. The battle royale's the new big thing. They go, battle royale. Like,
what about the exploding barbed wire match? Didn't they have that in the game too?
Yeah, I didn't really go through the whole thing. I got really
you were just so turned off you couldn't even get to that point. Wow,
that's it, bro. I think I got one trophy and I'm like, I'm done with this, dude.
Yikes!
It's boring, bro. It's not, and they're.
And how much was it?
$59.99. And I pre-ordered just to get Matt Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Hardy's a pre-order, and it's like even the graphics, bro. It's not like it's not crisp like WWE, man. It's not.
I think that was the goal. I think they kind of wanted.
Well, they really what? They just wanted to shit on the fuck. Like, fuck it, they look good. We're gonna look shitty. Like, come on.
I genuinely think that they were trying to have kind of a throwback game, kind of similar to those N64 games.
Back,
I think that's. I mean, but you got to understand. I mean, these people, these fans, a lot of them play Fire Pro Wrestling. I, for the life of me, cannot get into Fire Pro Wrestling.
It looked cool. I mean, the concept looked cool, but I couldn't play that either.
I mean, I know back in the day they had one for Dreamcast, and it was on the Japanese Dreamcast, and it was in New Japan. And, dude, it was crispy. And you walked into the Tokyo Dome, and they had full entrances, Liger, Muda, Chono. It was the shit. And I was really trying hard to buy a Japanese Dreamcast.
Did it look like pro wrestling? Like the video game pro wrestling from Nintendo?
Yeah, dude, it was amazing. This game was amazing. Like, it was really, really fucking cool. And yeah, man, unfortunately I wasn't able to get it. I mean, that, if anybody's listening right now, if you've heard of that game, if that sounds familiar to you, please feel free to drop in a comment on what it is, because
doesn't our friend Dr. Scum have that shit? Fire Pro Wrestling or something like that? Wasn't he playing
Dr. Scum, you say?
Yeah, wasn't he playing Fire Pro Wrestling?
You know what? I'm gonna drop him a message. Johnny, if you're on here, if you're watching, I'm gonna drop you a message because it's been a while too. But I want to see if he's got it, because I know he would probably know
Japanese stuff, right?
Definitely, man. I mean, he speaks some Japanese too and stuff like that, so he'll know for sure. And more importantly, he's a big fan of wrestling. Puru desu. So he would know. Sushi. Okay, there you go. That is very Japanese. That's the most American Japanese I've ever heard in my life.
That's it.
So, but yeah, man, I'll definitely look into it.
Don't play the game, bro. Yeah, it's unless you like the N64 shit. I'm
gonna stay away from it. I'm sure it's gonna be cut in half pretty soon, the price. I mean, based on what you're saying, if that's the general feel of it, it's not looking too good for them. So we'll see what happens between now and then. But D, we actually have a show today, don't we?
Oh yes,
this isn't just us here chewing the fat, folks. We actually have something to bring to you, right?
Yeah, we're doing the 1997 Hell in a Cell between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
That's right, a Bad Blood in Your House. And this was coming off on the heels of a rematch, I believe, from Ground Zero. Earlier, I think it was their first one-on-one match, if I'm not mistaken. And that one ended in a big schmoz. Taker did the dive over the top. It was fucking crazy. Shawn was just full-blown 97 heel Shawn, which, you know,
I can say I've never seen this match.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. And this was also coming off the heels of SummerSlam 97 Heart and Soul, where Undertaker was defeated with the help of Shawn Michaels, even though he didn't want to help him.
Yeah.
And Bret the Hitman Hart had won the WWE Championship for the 5th time. So that was a really big moment. And so Taker was pissed at Shawn. He wanted to throw him around. They're going to this match in September. It ends in a schmoz. This was the way to settle it. This was going to be the big payoff, I guess, between them. And it produced a very, very iconic match from two of the best all time. And in my opinion, the absolute best of all time in the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, let's get into it, man. Here we go. You know, they're showing the cell, you know.
There it is, the OG cell.
Canadian flags flying around. With Canadian flags and American flags? What, in Canada?
Well, this was Bret doing the whole, anti-American heel gimmick at the time.
Oh,
so,
okay.
This was crazy, dude, because right after this, you had Survivor Series 97. Shawn was on a very interesting roll at this time. And
was this before he lost his smile or after?
This is after he lost it. He found the fucking smile. I think it was probably at the bottom of a bottle of pills, but he found it. And yeah, no, Shawn was definitely going through a lot. This was actually before his injury, if I'm not mistaken, because he did get injured. And here he is,
and he got the
European champion.
Oh, look at who's that in the background, man?
Ravishing Rick Rude, Shawn with the European title in tow, which he beat Hunter Hearst Helmsley in a really hard fought match for that belt.
And you got China right there. You got who's that fucking that was he Michael P.S. Hayes in this?
Nah,
moment?
he was Doc Hendricks. Hendricks. Yep. China.
China.
It's China. Joni Laurer. This is crazy.
She was cute, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, Triple H thought so, you know. But she, I just think her, like, what she gave to wrestling, you know, being around, like, doing what she did, opening the door for, like, a lot of women just like her, you know, like, it's really, really huge. She's a big-time trailblazer in the business, so. And China was badass, bro. I don't know if you ever seen her match against Chono. She has some matches for New Japan.
Really?
Yeah, man. She was badass. She's badass.
I mean, you look at Shawn Michaels, the way he dressed. He looks like a road warrior or something.
Yeah, man. He this is peak HBK to me, man. Like 97, Shawn, peak heel, you know, coming out there chewing gum, talking shit. Rick Rude, Triple H, China.
I never understood what was Rick Rude's purpose here.
He was supposed to be like the insurance policy. I think at some point.
Oh, didn't he have an insurance policy?
Well, that, you know, they needed additional help, you know, and all that stuff. Plus, you know, they were kind of building towards the thing with the Heart Foundation.
Wasn't he on the Lloyd's of London thing at this time?
I'm not sure.
You know, where he couldn't like, you know, do anything but manage.
I think, yeah, I think there was an issue with him contractually. But there was something kind of leading to it. And then I think he ended up going to WCW and he was going to come back. And this is like, I think he passed away not that long after this, right? Maybe like a few years or so.
He was the only man to ever be on WCW Nitro. What was it? Nitro and not Nitro. Was it Nitro?
I thought it was Luger.
No, at the same time it was
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude. He was the first. He was on. You switched both channels. He was on both channels at the same time.
Right. That's right. And he was managing Kurt Hennig at one point, which I really loved because they're two of my favorites. I mean, Hennig to me, man, is like top 5 all time. Kurt Hennig's fucking one of the best. Yeah. You know, he can make anybody look good. He can make this show look good. You know what I'm saying? He could do anything, this guy. So it's just amazing. Now we're going through a list of Shawn's accomplishments, the Iron Man match,
I never understood that whole him coming down on the thing. Like, I didn't understand that whole him riding down on the thing.
That's good shit,
like
pal.
From the sky. How is that cool?
I mean, dude, it's WrestleMania. You know, he wanted to make a huge entrance. That was a grand entrance. People remember it. And it also gave us one of the funniest video memes or really an audio bite. What a ride! You know, Vince saying what a ride, and now you watch Botch Club, and they'll throw in what a ride.
Now,
You know?
did Shawn Michaels did Bret Hart ever beat Shawn Michaels at a WrestleMania?
No. They never faced each other at WrestleMania, other than that one time. Supposedly, as it went, was they were supposed to do it again at WrestleMania 13. And Shawn said, I don't lay down for you, blah blah blah. Or I'll never put you over. All this other stuff, and then Shawn got hurt, and there was a lot of other shit that went into it. Some people question the legitimacy of his injury, but whatever.
What the hell's
It's
wrong
ancient
with him?
history. It's ancient history. I mean, dude, some people think it's a work. Part of me thinks it's a work. Part of me thinks it's real. You never know what to think with it. But the cool thing is like what? Almost 30 years later, we're still talking about this shit. It shows you a lot, and it shows you how masterful these guys were. So it's really, really interesting. But jeez, look at that blood on Taker, man.
Taker's.
Yeah, that was a crazy chair shot. I think that was in Atlantic City too, at Boardwalk
look at
Hall.
this. Taker popping up inside the body bag.
Yeah, this was great stuff, man. Great stuff. They got Earl Hebner, Sergeant Slaughter checking ringside, looking for
Come on, you just passed
Anybody-
him. I could see him from here. Whoever's
Anybody-
down there.
Hornswoggle, like a baby Hornswoggle's down there.
It's like, come on, man. They always hide people under there and all that.
It's trapdoors, dude. You know what I'm saying? They got
Yeah, look
trapdoors
at
down
that.
there.
Come on. He's not even shining the light. He's got the light on the floor, man.
This match, I mean, this is so interesting just because it's the first ever Hell in a Cell,
Yeah.
and to have two guys as iconic as these two in it, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. And to see that this is still a match that's, prominently featured in WWE PLEs, man. I mean,
Yeah.
they have one every year. So it's crazy to see the longevity of these matches, man.
Well, hey, you got your boy coming down with his entourage.
There's a goat walk. Look at Triple H, with that shirt buttoned down almost to the belly button, but not really.
Did you just say that's the goat walk? Triple H says the goat walk?
No. Here comes the goat walk, for Shawn, not Triple H. I was only observing at the amazing piece of shit outfit that Triple H is wearing.
He looks
With
like
the-
Gangrel.
Maybe Gangrel looks like him. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Triple H would say that.
I mean, Shawn, this is just peak heel, peak asshole. Just,
Now,
I mean,
is this for the European title, or this is just,
nah, this is just a one-on-one match. No title on the line.
I never liked Shawn Michaels, dude. I always fell into the, I hate that motherfucker. He's an asshole.
That's why he was so great. Shawn, Triple H beat Shawn for the title after this in a hard-fought match where he ran the ropes a couple times and pinned him. Shawn beat the British Bulldog for the European title in England at one night only before that. So this is how Shawn's walking into this match. And I think it was around this time as well, if I'm not mistaken, probably September-ish or at the beginning of this month.
I never
I'm not
understood
sure.
why Shawn had the European title. He didn't need it.
It was just to have heat going into, the match with Brett. That's all I could think of. I mean, because, what better way to do it than to have, the guy that's going to face the two main guys going against each other, fighting the guys within the group. I mean, Triple H had a feud with Owen. You know what I'm saying? So it was everything was kind of interconnected, and, it makes sense. It makes sense.
You think Vince McMahon looked at Shawn Michaels like his son? Like a third son or
Sure. I think he did. Third son. Absolutely, man. I mean, look, dude, I think the one thing that people can say whatever they want to say about Shawn Michaels, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that got a lot of things to say about him. But at the end of the day, the dude's passionate about the business. He loves the
delivered,
fucking
bro.
business. And he delivered, for better, for worse. You could call him whatever the fuck you want. The dude always had the goods in the ring. And,
they're lowering the cage. Where's Undertaker?
well, you want to have the big entrance, with taking that. I mean, this is another thing too, right? That a lot of people don't really think about. The camera work that went into this, and how this match kind of set the tone for all the other Hell in a Cell matches after, and how all those matches kind of led to where we are now from a production perspective. I mean, because back then, You had the cameraman. I think they left one in the ring on the apron and another one on the outside of the ring. So at some point in the match, I think Shawn or Taker, one of them bumps the fucking guy off the apron, like just running the ropes.
Yeah.
Because again, they didn't really know. They didn't know how to anticipate. They don't know what to do with this stuff. Now they've got like cameras on the turnbuckles. They've got little holes, little openings that you can fucking see into there. So, I mean, now it's just a way more high-tech thing. The other thing, too, is like, this cage definitely had more give than the old blue one. I mean, imagine they did a Hell in a Cell with the old blue steel cage.
I love the old blue one, man.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, we as fans liked it, but for the workers, they said that shit sucked. Like bumping in it, having a hit. I mean, most guys will get like their shit busted open. Yeah. It was this hard, heavy cage that you have to take these bumps into.
I mean, but you look at this cage now. How it doesn't even look physically possible for them to climb it. Like there's the hole is so small for the boots.
I mean, anything's possible, right? Anything's possible. I mean, now I don't know if they want to go on top of the cage because, I mean, obviously, since then, a lot of changes in mental health have happened, neurological health.
Yeah, not everybody's as crazy as Mick Foley.
Mick Foley would not fly nowadays. Like, Mick Foley worked for the era that he worked for perfectly because they just wouldn't let him do any of that shit now. But in a lot of ways, man, you have to protect the talent, and you have to protect the talent from themselves. And, there's certain talent out there that will go out there and do whatever the fuck they want. If nobody checks them and says, hey, man, can't do that shit. We got a show tomorrow night.
A la Jeff Hardy, a la, what's his name? Sting's little protege. It's like Darby Allin, shit like that.
Well, Darby, I like Darby.
He's a skateboarder, so he's like that's legit. He's into crazy shit like Jeff Hardy.
I like him. I like what he is. He's unique. And more importantly, he's kind of relevant to now. Would I like him to be a little bit more muscular? Yeah. I think he could do with adding some size to himself. The whole getup.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole's a whole other story. I mean, that's a whole other thing. There you go. Taker turn on the lights with the big explosion, but Darby's unique,
Well, they let him through the doors in the middle. They got 2 doors in the middle.
Yeah. He came in through the entrance there. So now they're sealing the door.
Who's that? Earl Hebner?
Yep, Earl. I don't know how much merchandise he stole from this one, but I'm sure it was a lot.
Earl was stealing shit? Earl was taking little stuff.
So Earl and his brother, if I'm not mistaken,
Dave Hebner.
Dave Hebner, yeah, I think Dave was the one that was fired, but one of them or both of them were fucking robbing merch and were reselling it, and WWE got word of it and they got fired.
I would say Dave.
Yeah, I mean Dave. I think it was the one that ended up leaving. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because Earl was in.
But I know one of them
matches.
got caught. Well, yeah, Earl stuck around a little bit longer, and then I think something else happened with him, and his son was there for a while, and then his son got fired. Like the whole fucking family apparently got blackballed for robbing WWE.
Like I don't get it, dude. You're working for WWE. You're top of the card.
You know what? I'm gonna Google that shit while we're talking. Go ahead.
You're working for WWE. You're top of the card. You're working the great matches. Why are you robbing merch and selling it on the side like a douchebag?
I mean, here's the thing, dude. Like, and I'm not defending it. I think it's fucked up. But at the end of the day, we don't know how much they're making. We don't know like what they're actually earning. We can speculate. We could say, well, you're getting by on a WWE salary. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people feel a certain way. They feel shortchanged, and they act this way. Unfortunately,
we got Undertaker kicking the shit out of Shawn Michaels right now.
Oh yeah, no, this match was fucking killer.
Look at him, turnbuckle after turnbuckle shot. Shawn can sell like a mofo.
Oh, dude, he was a man. He's a fucking man.
Hey, look at that. He's going like he went from the fucking...
Here we go. July 18th, just to finish this off, July 18th, 2005, WWE announced that Hebner was fired from WWE for selling WWE merchandise without permission. Hebner's identical twin brother Dave was released from WWE as well on July 19th in connection with these events. So, yeah, they had been conducted from their store that they had partial ownership in St. Louis. That's
so they were
wild.
stealing shit and selling it in their own store?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So it's crazy with this match, man, because like this match had crazy high spots.
Bro,
you know, had a bunch of wild shit, but like, bro,
I think Taker really has heat with him, bro, because he looks like he's stiff arming him, bro.
I don't think so. I think Taker's a pro. I just think that, you know, they both understand the kind of match that this is and what it needs. You know, because not every match could be worked like this. You know, you can't work a Monday Night Raw match with this type of intensity. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking cage match. It's a first ever type of cage match. And, you know, they know that they have to kind of like set the standard and
Were these in your houses PLEs?
Yeah. They were pay-per-views back in the day. You know, they had the in your houses. And then that was kind of like, I guess, their way of doing the monthly thing outside of the big four. So,
you remember the video game In Your House?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, that was an interesting game. I liked it better than the Raw video game for Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
Monday Night Raw video game. It was kind of like, you know, it was whatever.
It was called more like kind of like Mortal Kombat meets wrestling. You know, like
yeah, it's crazy. Jeez.
Yeah,
and then just look at like, you know, again, like these guys, they're throwing these shots, they're punching, they're selling. Like look at all this time that Shawn's just selling for Taker.
Yeah.
And
the
Shawn's
whole match.
And they're just eating it up, man. The crowd's eating it up. Shawn's laying there, he's selling the fuck out of it.
Bro,
Taker's doing his thing.
Shawn hasn't got one offensive move in since the start of the match.
Yeah. And Shawn's just looking all delirious and shit. Just everything about it is fantastic. That was fucking risky.
Back body drop, 100 feet in the air.
That back body drop with that low ceiling, you know, I mean, like, because it was high enough. I mean, but you're taking a backdrop from a dude that's like 6'9". You know what I'm saying, dude? that's a pretty.
I just noticed that. Yo, that ceiling is low.
Yeah, because Taker's fucking huge.
Holy shit.
And that was another one of the things that they fixed over time. They made the ceilings a lot higher in the Hell in a Cells as they progressed. And Shawn, taking an epic powder over the top there. Ouch, to the outside.
You think WWE hoards all this stuff and they still have all this cages and everything?
Yeah, they have warehouses. I mean, whether this is there or not is probably a whole other separate thing, but they do have a lot of the memorabilia from all the different, you know, in your houses, the pay-per-views from back in the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, look at Shawn. Shawn's trying to. Where's he going? He's trying to climb the cage.
Yeah, this was around the time too. Shawn would always do the ass spot where like his tights would get pulled down. You know, like he would do that always. He would do which became a thing, man. Like a lot of people were doing that. Ric Flair, you know, was one of the guys to do that too. You know, he borrowed some of that from Ric Flair, but was also still very much unique. You know, I know there's a lot of controversy about that kind of stuff lately, but you know, a lot of these guys are like that, dude. That bump off the cage, the way he just came off it like a fucking rope, and just. Again, the positioning. You're looking at like how narrow that is ringside. Everything that this guy's doing, you know, and it's instinctual.
They got like 5 feet to work with on the outside.
Yeah, and they got a fucking cameraman in the corner. You got a referee over there, you know. And Shawn hated cameramen at the time. It was so great. He had like this. He had this heat with cameramen. Like it was like always like him beating up a cameraman or fucking with a cameraman. And ironically enough, when they had their match at WrestleMania 25, there was a spot in the match involving a cameraman, which I thought was a brilliant little nugget, little Easter egg for people who have followed the careers of both men. So that was really cool.
You don't ever see Undertaker talking? Like who do you think's calling this match?
I'm gonna say Shawn, because probably Shawn I think has been in the business longer than Taker. So I'm gonna probably say it was Shawn. Yeah, because I think Shawn's been in the business longer, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm powerbombing him into the corner of the freaking cage, bro. That just didn't even look fake.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But it's still like the thing that I loved about it is like Shawn's still trying to fight it off. Like he's like trying to hold on to the cage, but he can't, and he keeps like, you know, letting go of the cage and stuff, and then he gets fucking bumped into the cage, and it's all those little details, you know, like just all these little things that he does, that they do. It just means so much. And then, you know, again, you look at their WrestleMania 25 match. You know, the fact that Taker's older now, it takes him longer to sit up when he does the dead man thing. Shawn's got to lay down a little bit before he nips up.
Kidney punches, dude. What the fuck?
Dude. Those are great. Those are great. The body shots, they're fucking awesome.
Bro, you hurt. Like, he really was hitting him, bro. That you can hear it.
It was great. It was great.
I bet you Shawn's probably like, yo, can we stop the match already?
I mean, he's taking some great bumps, man. I'll tell you that.
Bro, he's the only one taking bumps throughout the whole match.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is kind of the story, though, you know, that they're telling, that, you know, Shawn, anytime he ever got an advantage over Taker is because it was either a numbers advantage or he did something underhanded. He cheated. So now, see, there's Shawn kicking the camera, man.
Oh, dude, what did he do to you? He makes you look good.
He fucking hated cameramen at this time. It was great. It was so great. It was like it's one of my favorite Shawn gimmicks, dude. Like his heat with cameramen.
Bro, this whole fucking match is just Undertaker kicking Shawn's ass. How much can Shawn take? That's what this match is.
Yeah. Dude, just as far as the 90s go, like Shawn's heat with cameramen and Jerry Lawler's heat with the Hart family. Those were just two of my favorite. Heat
with the Hart family?
Well, yeah, because him and Brett feuded, and he would always talk shit anytime like Brett was on, or like his parents, you know, like. And you know, he would always and then, you know, Jerry kissed his foot and all that, and fucking whatchamacallit, Jerry would always talk shit on Stu, be like, oh, Stu Hart here with an orthopedic tuxedo on, you know. It's like yo, like, it was some of the best gimmicks. It really, really was. It was fantastic.
You got Undertaker choking Shawn Michaels out with his foot.
But yeah, man,
cage.
That's the story they're telling here, you know, that if Taker can get him inside of a cage with nobody's help, with no underhanded advantage, he's going to kill him. And so far, he's been doing just that in the match, you know? And now there was a little
botch?
Yeah, you know, a little something happened there, but, you know, whatever. It's all right. Good cover up by Shawn. Good awareness, you know? Shawn saw like what happened, and he just jumped to it. And now, okay, sell.
And they weren't pumping in the crowd noise at this time, right? These are real chicks screaming for Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, this is before they would even do any of that shit. You know, this is like, I mean, you know, you're talking about like, this is real serious crowd reaction here. This is real serious crowd engagement, and especially for a match like this, you know.
Oh, finally,
dude,
Shawn's getting some offense in.
It's just amazing seeing people that like punch, you know.
Oh, what do you call that? A fucking stunner on the ropes, or?
Well, it's kind of more like a hot shot, you know. But I mean, yeah, some people could say, you know, stunner on the ropes, but you're not gonna say that, especially not at this time, you know, with WWE programming.
Oh yes.
That was nice. You know, now Taker's selling, and now Shawn, you know, going to get his heat in a little bit. But the pacing of this match was, you know, it was good. They took their time.
Now, do you think Shawn Michaels can sue the Young Bucks for the Sweet Chin music stuff?
No, it's a wrestling move. They're not calling it, you know, Sweet Chin music. They're calling it the super kick. You know what I'm saying?
He's the only one I've ever seen ever do it. You know?
Yeah, but Gentleman Chris Adams did it. I know that they're, you know, I mean, again, with this whole LA Knight thing, you know, being compared to The Rock, there was a lot of people that were saying about, and Shawn, I think, just spit at somebody.
Jesus.
He was just a massive piece of shit back then. It was great. But and Shawn over here right on the apron, gearing up
What's he gonna do?
for I don't know
What's he
what.
gonna do here?
Let's see what he does. And a clothesline to
Clothesline.
Taker right off the apron. But a lot of people are all like, up in arms at Kevin Nash comparing LA Knight to The Rock, which is kind of understandable.
No.
And Mark's got in their feelings, and they're like, well, everybody ripped off from everybody, nobody's original, and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, I get what he's saying,
No.
but there's a difference between borrowing from people, like Shawn Michaels borrowed from Ric Flair in this match.
No.
Did things that Ric Flair would do, but put his twist on it. And Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels are two uniquely different fucking characters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's drawing inspiration from someone, and then there's just blatant fucking just stealing it. You know what I'm saying? Blatant theft.
But I mean, to me, I don't mind LA Knight doing it. I'm just like, I'm all right. He's kind of nostalgic.
I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of it. I see some of the similarities. Some of the things that he's doing are working. It's working more, than some other guys in
better than when
AEW.
he was like that French dude or whatever,
Well, again, I just think that what you want to do is you want to up Shawn trying to attempt a pile driver. He would always hit these pile drivers on Taker.
Pile driver on a fucking what is that? The steel steps?
The steel steps, yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, brilliant, bro.
Bro, that was real. I don't care what you say. That was real.
Yeah. No, it was perfect.
Taker's
Shawn hit
brain
it perfectly.
damage.
Look, Shawn's throwing the cameraman away. He fucking hates cameramen.
What the fuck is
Smacking
wrong
the
with him?
cameraman away.
God, you're right,
Yeah.
bro. He's a real scumbag.
He's great. He's legendary. He would hit that pile driver on the steps.
Yeah.
I think in this match, and as well as their Royal Rumble '98 match, and it was always awesome, always fucking awesome.
Bro, I think he gave the Undertaker brain damage.
Nah, Taker's all right. He protected him. He felt he did it correctly. But
not like Owen Hart.
wow, that's a risky pile driver though. The one that Owen hit, that's a really really risky pile driver.
Gonna get heat for that one. I know it.
Because the tombstone is cool. A tombstone is cool if you know how to bump it, but a sit out tombstone, that's a tough one. It's like the Steiner one, where he would pick him up for a fucking suplex and then he would just twist him over to the Steiner screwdriver, I think it was called, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's a risky one too, man. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other ones.
Scott was very protective.
Well, sometimes they were a little reckless. It's been reported that they were a little reckless back in the day through people's accounts, and people were pretty respectable in the business, but I mean, look, they're legendary. It is what it is. It's the past. And again, it ain't ballet, folks. It's fucking wrestling. You can get hurt,
Exactly.
It's a physical thing.
What we going for chairs? Come on, Shawn. We got
Sean's getting some heat finally up in this motherfucker.
Pull the chair out, man. You gotta bash the dead man down.
Taker's got some receipts coming his way right now.
Oh yeah.
Because Shawn might have gotten a few potatoes here and there. Still great clean chair shot.
And nowadays, that's all they do is they hit you in the back with the chair. They don't hit you anywhere else.
Well, they shouldn't. They fucking shouldn't. Again, man, these guys, I mean, for so long, I think people have been conditioned to believe that these guys are like wind-up fucking toys. They're not. They're human beings, man. Like, you're not going to drive Shawn to fucking therapy one day, right?
No,
Are you?
No.
Are you going to drive Taker to physical therapy? Are you going to change his fucking diaper
That's
if he
why
needs
he
it?
has Michelle McCool or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they both got families, but people want to see more and more, and I just think that sometimes it's up to the talent. I mean, look, Shawn ultimately learned that he couldn't be as reckless. When he hurt his back with Taker in that same match they had at Royal Rumble '98.
Oh, when he got
for the title, when he
when he got what was he tossed over the top rope or something like that?
Yeah, he was backdropped over the top, and he fell on the corner of the casket that was on the outside.
That's when he started his super duper pill taking, right?
Yeah, man, he was very 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 beat up at the time, and it was rather unfortunate, man. But ultimately, I think Shawn learned the lesson that he kind of had to be a little more measured with what he does.
I think the lesson he learned was save your son some cake.
That too, that too. Taker caught up in the ropes. I love when people used to do this shit, man. This was like such a cool fucking heel thing. And again, this is something I think that could kind of like come back.
They should bring it back, man.
You know, it works. It works in certain cases. You know what I'm saying? It works in certain fucking cases.
It's always good when you got a big man caught in the ropes.
Right, exactly. And this is a perfect scenario. You know, you have this big, dominant, you know, fucking character, this hero, and this fucking underhanded scumbag, fucking smaller heel. You know, like it's just perfect. And Taker with I mean, just the spot, everything, getting the ref involved.
You think Adam Cole borrows from Shawn Michaels? I
think a lot of people borrow from Shawn Michaels. And you know, hey man, it's a testament to Shawn. Here we go.
Speak of back problems, he just fucking flipped him over the top rope
on a
onto
cameraman. Now he's like, fuck this guy. I hate these fucking cameraman trash. Oof.
What? You think he got an extra 50 in his check for that? Cameraman?
Nah, he's a plant. He's totally a plant. You know,
trying to get in the business.
Yeah, you know, maybe, you know, came recommended by someone, but you know, doing a good job selling.
Local talent.
Yeah, more than likely. And also, you know, because of this, we now have another layer to the story of this match here, you know.
What is this cameraman doing to him, bro?
He just hated cameramen back then, bro. He would always, this was like a thing for Shawn. This was like a great spot that he would always do, where he would just have shit with a cameraman all the fucking time.
Oh, my God, man.
And, you know, it had to do sometimes with his flying and all this shit. Look at him. He's just going around yelling at people.
Well, he thinks he was just yelling at Vince.
Yeah. Yeah, he would yell at Vince.
Well, I don't understand. Doesn't he realize without a cameraman, who's going to videotape your match?
Well, they already got another one in there.
Oh, okay.
But the good thing, you know, about all this stuff that's going on, like Shawn yelling at Vince and everything. Yeah. You know, this is around the time of the fucking dirt sheets, the rise of the dirt sheets and the fucking chat rooms.
My boy Dave Meltzer.
Nah, Meltzer's been around a lot longer before that, but I mean, like, you know, the actual like dirt sheet guys, you know, doing their thing. He just did a
Chico Santana move on him.
Oh yeah, no, Shawn with the forearm. You know, the nip up and everything. Now Shawn's going to set him up for the best elbow drop of all time, in my opinion. I think better. Actually, you know who comes close? Kairi Sane.
Oh, what's this fat slob doing down here?
Mach was cool. Mach had a cool elbow drop, but Shawn's was the shit.
No, Mach looked like he floated in the air.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean,
he jumped an extra 2 feet up.
I still like Shawn's and Kairi Sane's probably the best. Kairi Sane is the shit. Hers is just...
Kairi Sane's gorgeous, bro. She's like a beauty flying in the air, bro.
She's amazing, bro. And I love the little pirate gimmick with the fucking... She had the wheel and shit she'd come out with.
I'm telling you, bro. Her and Asuka, bro, I would kiss their feet, bro.
The Kabuki Warriors, bro. I was a huge fan of the Kabuki Warriors.
Love them 2 women, bro.
Here we go. Sean's queuing up the band. Little sweet chin music. Now they're opening up the Hell in the Cell.
Why is this fat guy coming in here?
Well, Sergeant Slaughter's got to go get that fucking cameraman out of there. But wait a minute, Shawn. Oh shit! Just knocked down Taker. Hit him with his fucking finish. The door's open. Sean's like, yo, I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be trapped in this cage.
Get out of there too, bro. Oh, look at this. Look at Dave. Look at Dave Hebner or Earl Hebner, whatever his name is.
Classic shit.
Well, now Triple H can attack him. Look at it. Drop kicked them into the cage. They're outside the cage now.
Shawn goes for the fucking drop kick. Here comes the slingshot, which is notorious to the Click. Shawn takes the bump. Now watch. Watch Shawn. He's on the outside. Up. What's going on here?
Where's Triple H? Where's Hunter?
What's up with Shawn now? Up. I think we got a little color. In the match.
Oh, yeah. What is that guy got a Polaroid camera out there with a little camera thing there?
There's a lot of cool little pictures that popped up from this event throughout the years. Mm-hmm. This also was the day, unfortunately, I believe that Brian Pillman passed away as well. Going into this pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Pillman.
I think he might have died the night before or something, but this is when they first addressed Pillman's passing. He was supposed to be at this event. I think he was going to take on Steve Austin, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I if I recall correctly. I mean, it's been a while. It's a little...
So what is he?
Memories are a little fuzzy.
He's throwing him into the cage like a dart.
Yeah.
A la Rey Mysterio, NWO.
I mean, Shawn was the, he was the innovator of all this stuff, man. He's the one who made it fucking happen here.
It's funny, you hate the motherfucker, but it's like, yo, he invented half the shit we're fucking watching.
He did, and he took a lot of it from other guys too, and kind of added his twist. But he was influenced by somebody. But at the end of the day, he he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do, and he took what made sense and made it his own and created something really interesting. And yeah, very influential.
Now he's climbing to the cage a la fucking Mick Foley.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So October 5th, 97, just to add this note here, Pillman was scheduled to wrestle Dude Love at the pay-per-view In Your House 18 Bad Blood. Steve Austin relayed that Jim Cornette was instructed to find the whereabouts of Pillman. Jim contacted the Budgetel Motel in Bloomington, Minnesota, where Pillman stayed the previous night. It was told by the receptionist that Pillman was found dead in his room by the maids earlier that day.
Oh, man.
So that's unfortunately what happened that day. Going into, the backdrop.
Wait, was this before Undertaker?
Look at that drop of blood on the camera. That was the best.
Was this before Undertaker and
Yeah.
Mankind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was the first one. So
you're right.
Look at him. He's grating his face, and the drops of blood just dripping down onto the camera.
Oh.
You got a drop of blood on the camera lens while Taker's like grating Shawn's face on the chain link fence.
I wonder if they get scared being up there so high.
If they are, they fucking sure as hell ain't showing it, and you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You're out there. You're doing your fucking thing. You better not be fucking showing that you're scared, dude. This was crazy though. I was like, it's gonna break. I thought he was gonna throw him off the cage. Yep. I thought he was gonna throw him off the fucking cell. I was like, yo, he's either gonna throw him off the cell or he's gonna go through the cell.
Yo, Undertaker's insane.
Yeah, and Shawn with the epic selling.
Whoa! What's he fall? He's falling off the top.
Yeah, now Shawn's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Here we go, Jerry Lawler with the famous incoming call. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Shawn got to a safe distance to do his drop.
Yeah, he didn't Mick Foley this shit.
I guarantee Mick Foley probably saw this and was like, I'm topping it.
Oh man, I love that he stepped on his fingers.
Oh, that's low, bro. That's low.
Still though, it's a bump, man.
Yeah, he fell into those cameras.
It's a bump though.
Screens.
Yeah, man, it's a bump, dude. You're. It might not look like much, but you get up there, you'll see. It's something.
Funny how Undertaker's always on the top, but he's never fallen off.
Wow, he's very careful. He's very, very careful.
Look at him, bro. He could just like hang jump off it, bro. He's so tall.
Yeah. Dude, everybody's going nuts. Like the place is just.
I wonder if that was a Spanish table.
Yes, it was. There's Tito Santana right there.
Oh, it's Chico. It's Chico over there.
Chico right there. Oof.
What's this, the French table now?
Yep, it's the French table. You got one of the fucking Rougeaus over there. Oh, shit.
Come on, break some stuff.
Oh, my God. Shawn taking these bumps all over the floor.
There was blood everywhere.
Yeah, dude, look at his face, dude. I mean, that is serious fucking color, dude.
Guarantee you Earl Hebner's probably thinking like, yo, let me get those pants to sell after the fucking match, Shawn.
That's bananas, though, dude.
Think about this, bro, right now. Dave Hebner's stealing shirts and putting them in the car.
Well, no, they were all seized as a result of it. I mean, this was some time ago. Dude, that's pretty fucking high up, I gotta say.
That's like 15 feet.
Yeah, dude. I mean, not so bad, but Mick Foley's a fucking psycho, bro. Mick Foley's a fucking psycho, yo. I would fucking never. Look at that shit, bro. Oof.
Oh, dude, his hair is bleeding, like literally.
Nah, this is epic, bro. This is epic. I mean, I remember. Look at that shit. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, it's like, oh God, man, it's just dripping off his face.
Dude, I remember watching this shit, and I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna die. Like, it was like, damn, that's it. Like, that is it. Like, it's
How
over.
much more can he take?
I mean, because like I was kind of thinking in my head, like, okay, at some point Shawn's gonna get a title shot, you know. But I didn't think it was gonna happen after this, especially because I thought he was gonna lose this match. I was like, it's fucking over for him.
So what is he?
Fucking over.
What is he gonna do? A superplex on him?
Throw him off the fucking cage.
Oh, Undertaker's not. He's just wrong.
Look at this shit.
Choke slam from the top rope.
Yeah, dude. I loved it. And Taker selling it a bit too, because he just threw him from that fucking high up.
Undertaker's mean, bro.
Oh, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome though.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is. I'm not a fan of Shawn. I don't think he deserves this.
Oh man,
Well, what's he going to get?
I think he's just really fucking good at what he does. Here we go, getting the steel chair.
Now, is there a significance of him having a blue chair and Shawn had a black chair?
I think that was just kind of what they got. You know?
I don't know.
I mean, I remember it was a lot of the blue chairs. Oof.
Look at that, right on the head. Brain damage.
Dude.
I think
Brutal.
Undertaker owes him a paycheck.
And the crowd is going just fucking bananas. Bananas. Uh-oh.
Whoa. The lights are out. What's going on here?
Uh-oh. The lights are out.
What the hell's happening?
What's this? Some organ music.
What's going on here? I had never seen this before. What's going on?
Who could this be?
Whoa!
That's got to be Kane.
That's Kane and Paul Bearer. Oh my Lord! What is this? His first appearance?
Yep.
Oh my Lord, man! Look at this. What the heck?
Another cameraman almost got beat up. Look at this.
Oh, he just rips the door open.
Right off the hinges.
Who does that? Oh, there goes Earl Hebner. Stop stealing T-shirts. Throws him in the cage.
Have you heard of Blue Cane? There's an indie wrestler called Blue Cane.
I've
now.
seen that. That's hilarious.
He's supposedly gonna fight Matt Cardona now. It's hilarious.
Oh my Lord!
Finish the story, right? You know, Matt Cardona and Kane.
Look at it. You think he can get sued for that Blue Cane?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they really care. I don't think it's that serious.
They milked it enough. Let somebody else milk it. Look at this. Oh my God, man.
Man, I wonder if like somebody would have said like, "Hey, this is Isaac Yankem under there." People would have been like, "What?
Who's Isaac Yankem?"
Well, they knew who Isaac Yankem was at this point because he was Isaac Yankem before this.
Now the kids are gonna probably be like, "Who's Isaac Yankem?"
Here we go.
Oh, he's tombstoning him. Well, pick a side, Kane.
Showing him to everybody.
It's like, what camera should I use? Who didn't Shawn fuck up? What camera can I use? Wow, he must be hot in that outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that, like, not being fun.
I couldn't imagine wearing those masks, though, man. It's like, how you breathing, man?
I think that's why they ended up changing so much of his outfit over time, because it was just like, dude, it's brutal. Working
Paul
under...
Bearer has blonde hair?
Yeah, man. Percy Pringle.
I thought he was jet black.
Nah, man. That was a dye job and a half. That's like Taker. Taker's a friggin' ginger.
Ah.
You know? Here we go, Shawn. Shawn. Look at that puddle of blood that Shawn left there, too. Shawn inching his way over for the cover.
How'd Dave Hebner roll in here, bro? He should be out there stealing T-shirts.
No, it was Earl Hebner. It was Earl.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dave's stealing T-shirts.
Dave's putting all the merch in the car right now. One. There we go.
Oh, here we go. What's this?
2. Oh, wait. There was 3. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. So Shawn Michaels beats The Undertaker because Kane comes in, rips the door off the hinges, tombstones him.
Yeah, man.
And then Shawn gets the pin with all bloodied up.
Dude, bloodied up is not even the word. I mean, like...
Can you get staph infection from this?
It's possible, but bro, look at that. Triple H is just like, Shawn's just dead. Just leaving puddles of blood everywhere.
Oh, man. You think that's ketchup or real blood?
I don't know. It's definitely blood.
Oh my Lord!
Shawn split his fucking head open, bro. Like, and it was perfect,
Look
and
at
it
Rick
worked.
Rude. Rick, don't get that on your suit, Rick. You're gonna make your suit messed up.
It worked out perfectly, dude. It worked out perfectly.
Oh man, look at that. There goes Undertaker, bro. Out cold.
Amazing.
Out cold, man.
Shawn getting his arm pulled up in victory by Triple H.
Look at Triple H all sexy with the shirt off. He took the shirt off.
Look at that. Great stuff.
Yeah. Gangrel looking motherfucker.
Crazy, dude.
I can't believe Shawn won. He was getting his ass kicked the whole time.
Brutal ass kicking in this match.
Look at this. Suck it.
Look at him. He's
Suck
dead.
it.
He's dead. And Triple H is still like, yeah, suck it.
And Triple H is
great.
sober doing all this thing all the time. He was always sober.
Yeah.
Fucking Kane. Red Kane, not blue
Great
Kane.
moment.
Red Kane.
Great moment, though. Like really just... The match itself was fucking great. I mean, it was fucking brutal. But, I mean, this moment with Kane debuting, them ultimately setting up their match at WrestleMania 14 later that year. What an encounter that was between those two. And just...
And who would have thought this guy Kane would be like? What is he like? The governor of Kentucky or the?
He's
mayor?
like a mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask Uribe, he would know that stuff. I don't.
He's his man, bro. They're both the R words. He's his man.
Oh, the R word is that hard R?
They're both the hard R's.
They're both the hard R. Well, that's nice. It's good to have friends. You know.
You got in high places, of course.
Yes.
Look at
Wow.
Taker. Don't go on that blood. You might get a staph infection, Taker.
Taker selling that tombstone, avoiding fucking Shawn's puddle of blood like the plague. 1997 Titan Sports. Sports.
My God, man. There we go, Pat.
Great stuff.
There we
Great
go.
Stuff.
That was great.
That was awesome. What a classic. What a fucking classic.
I didn't know Kane was coming out. I didn't know that was the Kane,
That is the Kane debut. And if you don't know, now you know. So there you go.
Smackaroonies, man.
That was fun. Folks, everybody out there, come on, man. Send us some matches you want us to review, you want us to watch, commentate on. We appreciate it. Sharing is caring, folks, except for STDs.
Yes.
And keep that shit to yourself. And
staph infections.
And yeah, folks, just send us some matches on the Work in the Marks page on Famcast Media. We appreciate all the support, all the views. This is fun. I always enjoy chopping it up with you, D, especially about wrestling.
Oh, always the wrestling.
Yeah,
Love
man.
it. And it's old school when wrestling was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of cool now. You just got to be careful who you tell, because you don't want to get lumped in with a bunch of weirdos.
Yes.
So
AW stuff, whatever.
Yeah. So I don't want to get lumped in with cultists.
Yeah,
just look, at the end of the day, enjoy wrestling how you see fit, right? There's so much of it to choose from out there, but just try to watch the good stuff if you can.
Exactly. Well, Pat, it was a fucking joy. It was great. It was wonderful.
Always, my man. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who watched. Thanks to everybody who supports the show, supports Famcast Media, Working the Marks, the child actors.
Every Wednesday now, Working the Marks, changing the days.
We're changing the day to Wednesday. We'll be back with the professor. Hopefully, if he's not in Paris or something for Fashion Week or whatever.
You're going to say impaired.
Impaired, yeah, or impaired, or indisposed. But yeah, we'll be back with him, and thanks to everybody who supports Fernando's stuff too, all the media stuff that he does. Again, we're all doing our thing out here. Maybe some people might have different flavors, but at the end of the day, we all love the same thing. We all love wrestling, and we all love talking about what we love. So, fucking A, keep it going, folks. That's what I say.
Exactly. Well, we'll catch you guys on Wednesday. We're Working the Marks, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, check out the child actors as well. We're on Instagram. It's some band I'm still in.
There you go.
All right, man.
Go buy their song.
Yeah, no. Wait for a better one. Anyways, I'll see you later. Thanks so much for having me, D, and look forward to bringing more content from Working the Marks here with you, folks. Take it easy
out, folks.
and enjoy your evening.
Later.